Pigeon Radio!
Are we recording?
Yeah, I forgot that we don't actually have sponsors.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's kind of awkward. All right, well, maybe we'll get some sponsors next time. So hopefully people are listening to us. If you're out there in Radio Land, we'd really love for you to sponsor us and help us get more views, you know?
Yeah, because people love ads too, you know?
Yeah, I know I love ads.
Yeah.
Almost as much as I love filling out medical questionnaires.
Oh, you love filling out medical questionnaires?
You know, especially those freaking psychology questionnaires where not psychology, but basically they're asking you like your habits, right?
Yeah.
And they ask you how many drinks you've had.
Right.
Yeah, you filled those out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
all the time.
Yeah, right. So we have to fill those out several times a year, right? So it's freaking annoying because it asks you, how often do you drink? Not necessarily that often. And then it does the breakdown, and the breakdown, how many drinks per week? Is it 1 to 2 a week? 3 to 4 a week? 9 to 20 a week? I don't know.
Yeah, they expect you to be regular with it. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I drink one a day or one every 2 days or 2 a week, you know? They expect you to have a schedule for when you drink.
Yeah, like I don't plan my drinking out like that. Like in 1 week, I might have 1 to 2 drinks 3 days a week. On another week, I might not drink at all. And then on another week, I might have a bender for a weekend.
Yeah.
And at that point, I got to answer, anywhere between 7 and 20 drinks.
Right.
So, like, what are you supposed to do? The recommended healthy amount is to have 1 to 2 drinks per day for an adult male.
Yeah. So.
Have you heard that one before?
No, I've never really paid attention to what the standard is for that, for drinking.
Oh, yeah. So, medically, it's recommended that an adult male has, on average, 1 to 2 drinks a day, which is either a shot, a normal bottle of beer, so like Miller High Light, not a freaking dark beer that's actually worth 15%.
Or less, right?
Exactly. And
okay.
then,
because I don't really drink.
Right, yeah. You don't really know the experience yourself, but me being a person that likes to have a nice drought every now and then, I do drink a bit often, especially on vacation. So like when I drink beer, it's like I might have 2 bottles. When I drink whiskey, it's going to be I'm going to sip. But if I have wine, I'm looking at anywhere between 1 to 2 bottles in one sitting.
That's too many categories out there.
Yeah, that can go anywhere between 8 and like 12 glasses. So it's not really a good measurement.
Right.
But anyway, the reason I hate these medical things is because basically you go anywhere from drinking, my average is I have a couple of drinks a night till all of a sudden I'm a fucking alcoholic because 1 week I drank an extra amount.
Right.
So next time you fill out a questionnaire, just stick to the healthy recommendation of 2 a day. I think that'll not raise any flags.
Yeah, I mean, I just say I don't do anything and I'm good.
It's okay. It's just like sex and tobacco, man. Just always say no.
Yeah.
It's never an unhealthy choice.
Yeah. Unless you're actually getting checked, then yeah, you try to be as honest as possible.
Yeah. Exactly.
But anyway, so I don't know if you want to jump to the next subject.
Yeah, go for it. I figured good time.
Yeah, so speaking of beer, we saw Captain Marvel the other day.
I just want anyone listening to know that we were not drinking whatsoever when we saw Captain Marvel. I feel like I now have to mention that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying because I'm really bad at segues and I really can't find one right now.
It's all good, man. I mean, I had one for that, but I wanted you to introduce it, so I let you run with it, and yeah, you found alcohol along the way, so that's good.
Yeah, so I was reading around and trying to look through the actual comic, I don't know what you call it, dogma? Doctrine?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
There's another word for this.
Canon.
Canon, yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Dang, you're so fucking good. Yeah, so there's a lot of fucking things that went wrong with Captain Marvel, the movie, right?
Okay,
And
well, hold on. Before you tell me the canon, just out of curiosity, did you like the movie? And did you like Brie Larson in the movie?
I bet that it was a good movie. Like, it's just a good action movie, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a comics movie, a Marvel movie, so they make good movies. I liked it.
Yeah, personally, I've liked every single Marvel movie that's come out that's made by Marvel Studios. Not so much the X-Men series.
Yeah.
But the reason I ask is because before we get into the canon or the lore, me personally, I like Brie Larson as an actress. However, I think she was verbally weak in this movie. The final grand finale, warning, spoilers are ahead, where she meets with Captain America, and after the credits, and Captain America, who's this pager for? And she shows up. This monumental scene. She just goes, "Where's Fury?"
I mean, that's not really a spoiler. That was in the trailer.
It
But
was, but still, I mean, like, she has no depth in terms of like epicness, like all the other actors. I mean, even Ant-Man has more epicness to him.
yeah, you're definitely not alone in this one. Like everywhere I read and watched all these YouTube videos, like everybody talks about it, how she was miscast, probably.
Yeah, I think she was just one of the more popular people in Hollywood that wasn't already in a superhero movie. Like, what's her name? That's an X-Men. She's fully naked in Red Sparrow. There's that webcam debacle where everyone saw her naked. Jennifer Lawrence. There we go.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I know you were thinking Paris Hilton right there. I meant Jennifer Lawrence.
So, well, I watched a specific video, so we gotta give credit to the guy. We gotta put him on the description, and link to his video. The actual video is called Captain Marvel Movie Review. This is Criminal by Young Ripper 59. All right, and I think he hit it, out of the park. Like he hit it on the head. I'm just gonna go over a few things that he talked about. He said that, I mean, obviously the action was solid because it was Marvel, right? But he also did say that she was a pretty generic actor. Like they could have just chosen anybody to play this fucking role.
Yeah, I support that one 100% because she had like all of 20 lines and none of them were deliverable. Like, I think we could have had a guy act as Captain Marvel in a wig, and it would have been a little bit more exciting.
Well, fun fact, it was actually a guy that was the original Captain Marvel.
What?
Yeah, and this is Miss Marvel.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw that a while ago. Okay, that makes
Yeah, I guess supposedly, I don't know. See, I should have done my research a lot better, but
sense.
so I think that they did show a thing with Marvel that was, yeah, Marvel. It's supposed to be a dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it's Miss Marvel after him. You know?
Okay, that makes
That's
sense.
so Marvel, they cast it as an old woman, right? Which was supposed to be a dude, but whatever. Anyway, so he said that it was a lazy excuse to put a female in a lead role,
I
right?
was just about to say that because that makes sense. They wanted to make this the movie for women in the Marvel universe, and that makes 100% sense.
Yeah, he also said that nobody asked for this movie, like the fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like forcefully put. He said after the biggest cliffhanger and before the biggest movie, which is gonna be Endgame.
Hmm.
It's got like completely rushed into it. Like, oh, we're just gonna throw this movie out there real quick just so you can have this character be in the movie Endgame.
Well, to be fair, they did that with Captain America because his first movie was so rushed looking. I mean, one, it came out like, what, 2 weeks before the Avengers?
Oh,
But also it was so rushed that like it had a montage in it. Like it had great intro, some character development, then a whole montage to cover most of the movie, and then it just finished up super anticlimactic. Boom, he's in the future, ready for the Avengers movie.
oh, so this might not be a Captain Marvel problem. It might be just a regular Marvel problem.
Yeah, it's a hey, we want more characters for the movie. Boom, let's throw in a new one. So I'll give them the negative credit on that instead of just chalking up the female actresses.
Well, let me go finish through my notes. Also, said that she's kind of like a token strong woman, right? Like they could have thrown in there. He said that's this phrasing. Uh, he said she was more of like a feminist role. Like she said, she was a feminist movie, kind of like Wonder Woman. But the Wonder Woman was a good kind of feminist, and this one was a more obnoxious, in your face. Have to let you know that I'm a girl feminist.
You know what? I have to agree with that completely. I liked Wonder Woman. I thought they did a phenomenal job, and a lot of that has to be the fact that it was a female director that wanted to make it better represent women versus how male directors treat strong women. I remembered reading that in an interview a while ago. And then also you have a military member acting in it, whereas I think for Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel, whatever you want to call it now, they took her to an Air Force base and just had her meet Air Force pilots that are women.
Okay.
So you have like one that actually has a background in that role, and the other one's doesn't.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I don't know if I agree with this one 100% because I think there's deeper issues on this one, but we'll just move on. Fury never mentioned her. While the Avengers were having all these troubles everywhere all the time, he never brought her up. This whole time, they're getting fucked up left and right.
Yeah,
And there's one OP character that could have just solved all their problems. It's nowhere to be found, right?
yeah. Well, they did make a cop out by saying that she was the secret weapon that they were holding out for.
Oh, okay. Till when? Till fucking Thanos destroyed half of humanity, or what?
Yeah, then it's like, oh, maybe we should hit the pager. You know what's worse too is like, what would have happened if she was one of the 50%?
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh shit, I never thought of that.
Yeah, like they hit the pager button and nothing happens. They're like, oh crap. Yeah, it's a 50-50 chance, guys.
That's a great point.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also not a big fan of movies where characters go from being absolute nothings to gods, and like that's why I don't like the Superman movies. I think they're kind of boring, to be honest. Like Superman's a cool symbol, like great role model,
Yeah.
but the movies are extremely boring because when somebody's smart enough to think of a way to defeat him, he does something stupid like all of a sudden he can turn back time by spinning the world on its axis, the opposite rotation.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. OP
Yeah.
is boring sometimes.
Yeah, and not only that, if you were to suddenly do that, I'm pretty sure people during the pause would either floated off the Earth or the G-force that spun the world around would have smashed them into the crust of the Earth, and they would have all died anyway. Thanks, Superman. Thanks for not taking science on Alderaan, or was it not Alderaan? Yeah, Alderaan, right? No, that's Star Wars. Krypton. There we go.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah. I only half-ass being a nerd.
You only half has it. Oh, fun fact. let's do a cruise reference. Fun fact.
Oh yeah.
Number 379.
Ding.
At some point when Captain Marvel came out, which he looked a lot like fucking Shazam for some reason. I'm pretty sure there's something there. But so he started outselling Superman, and so they got sued.
Oh really?
Yeah, because he was too close of a character to Superman.
Yeah, Captain Marvel just seems like an OP Superman in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, so he started outselling them, and so they took him to court, and the whole fucking bunch of lawsuits and shit that happened.
Mm.
Almost got to the Supreme Court or something.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. But I'll try to link an article about that too on the description. But yeah.
All right, sounds good. Well, I think that just about wraps up part 2.
Yeah.
Going from drinking alcohol to superheroes and super fights across the universe. I think that's a good note to end on there.
Yeah, and I didn't get a chance to talk about our stocks, but we'll talk about stocks on the next one.
Yeah, sounds good to me, man.
Oh, well, I'm just going to throw out one thing right now. I'm over 25K, bitches. All right, which just means that I can day trade unlimitedly. It's
Unlimited
something
day
called
trading.
the PDT rule.
Ooh.
Look it up. Well, I'll tell you next time.
Yeah, next episode, stay tuned for stock markets and PTT rules. Or
Yeah,
PD.
I'll show you guys my strategy that made me kind of pseudo day trade when I wasn't at 25.
That's right. Stay tuned if you'd like to have insider trading advice from Fat Pigeon and how he gets his bird feed for free. All right.
That's right. All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one.